How you doing, YouTube? Outdoorsman 2009. I'm back again. This topic today is about a subject that was out like real big a couple months ago, but it was about the UN gun ban, and I didn't get around to it. But I watched a video on Nothing Fancy made a video on the gun ban. Sorry about my shirt here; it's all jacked up. But anyway, Nothing Fancy made a video on the gun ban, and he told everybody to email their senators and the president and your state electives, representatives. So I went ahead, and in Michigan here, Debbie Stabenow is a senator for Michigan. I emailed her. I emailed like 12 people. I emailed Carl Levin, and I emailed Senator McCain, and I have them right here, actually, a packet of emails. These are the responses that I got. Now, this is from Senator Debbie Stabenow of Michigan. July 18th, these were sent to me. Dear Gary, thank you for contacting me about a possible small arms treaty at the United Nations. I share your concerns. The United Nations has not finalized any new small arms treaties. A number of nations have discussed a treaty that would combat illegal international trafficking of firearms, such as illegal shipments to dictators and international terrorists. The Secretary of State Clinton refused to join the talks unless the United States has an essential veto power over the proceedings, meaning that even in a final treaty is produced, it cannot be in violation of the Second Amendment. Furthermore, any treaty would need to be ratified by a two-thirds vote of the United States Senate in order to be legally binding on the United States. I will not support any treaty that violates our Constitution of the Bill of Rights. Thank you again for contacting me. Please continue to keep me informed about issues that are important to you and your family. Sincerely, Debbie Stabenow, United States Senator. Now, I respect that, response from her, and it was in a timely matter. Now, Senator McCain, July 23rd, 2012, he sent me a response as well. Dear Mr. Horrell, thank you for contacting me regarding the United Nations Arms Treaty. I appreciate learning your views on this issue. As you know, the United Nations is currently negotiating the Arms Treaty, which would regulate the global arms trade. The UN believes this treaty would help suppress the irresponsible trade of arms, the cause of many violations to international humanitarian law and human rights laws. While I support promoting a safer method of arms trade, I have co-signed a letter to President Obama and Secretary Clinton expressing opposition to the treaty because I believe that it would pose a threat to the Second Amendment rights of American citizens. I am concerned that the treaty will restrict the rights of U.S. citizens to manufacture, assemble, possess, transfer, or purchase firearms and ammunition. Please note that I have a long legislative history of protecting the Second Amendment rights of law-abiding citizens, and will continue to do so in the future. Thanks again for sharing your thoughts with me. Please feel free to contact me on this or any other matters of concern. John McCain, United States Senator. I respect that one. Now, Carl Levin, Senator Carl Levin, July 23rd, 2012, also responded. Now, as you can see, Debbie Stabenow was yay big. Just straight to the point, basically. And you have McCain's straight to the point as well. You have Carl Levin's, a full freaking page. I'm not going to read this whole freaking page to you, but basically here's the gist of it. Thank you for contacting me about the proposed United States Arms Treaty. I appreciate hearing your views on this matter. Is that just everyone writes that? The illegal manufacturing and trafficking of firearms contributes to crime and violence around the world by arming criminals, terrorists, and other militia groups, especially small arms and light weapons. They can, let's see, destabilize criminal or entire regions by fueling armed conflict and violence against innocent civilians. In addition, the presence of such weapons complicates dude, I cannot talk today. For one, my nose is all freaking stuffed up. I feel like I'm catching a cold. Alright. Complicates humanitarian relief programs, peacekeeping incentives, and the development of democratic societies. According to the United States, there are more than 875 million small arms and light weapons in circulation worldwide, and these weapons are responsible for approximately 300,000 deaths per year. Over the years, the United States and the UN member governments have undertaken both national and international efforts to combat the significant increase in the illegal manufacture and trafficking of firearms. U.S. policy includes attempting to curb black market transfers of small arms. Yada yada yada, basically about the United States and the excess stockpiles of small arms that we consist of. In 2001, a non-binding program of action was adopted by UN member governments, including the United States, that encouraged nations to ensure that manufacturers using markings on small arms and light weapons to facilitate the tracing of the weapon transfers. Yeah, blah blah blah. 2008, UN General Assembly convened a group of experts to examine the possibilities of an international treaty focusing on denying arms to groups that would abuse them. Okay. Then the 2012 conference about loopholes and export arms, and decision making means that the United States maintains its right to veto any agreement processed by the 2012 or produced by the 2012 conference. Some issues have risen, concerns that UN efforts to combat the illegal international arms trade may restrict the rights of law-abiding citizens. Despite the fact that the proposed ATT is focused on the illegal manufacture and trafficking of firearms around the world, while I believe these concerns are misplaced in regard to the proposed ATT, it is important that any effort to curb the illegal international arms trade do not infringe on the rights of law-abiding citizens. As the world's largest exporter of conventional weapons and government that is widely considered to have the gold standard on arms export controls, the United States has a special responsibility to promote responsible global arms trade. I support ratifying of a strong and effective ATT, and I look forward to working with the administration and my Senate colleagues to achieve that goal. Thank you again for contacting me. So he believes in some type of treaty, but he also doesn't want to infringe on our rights as U.S. citizens. So, I don't know. It's what, August now? The treaty is over. They didn't come up with, a proposal, I guess, agreement. I'm sure a lot of people proposed for certain things, but they didn't agree on one form. Now, obviously, with the NRA fighting on our behalf as an American people, I'm a strong NRA supporter. I donate money to the NRA. Go NRA. I love the NRA. They have NRA instructors out there that are very knowledgeable and want to help people out, CCW classes, CPL classes, whatever you want to refer to, home defense classes, one-on-one, hand-on-hand combat. I'm a big supporter, man, you need that hand-to-hand combat. Yeah, you do. You don't want to bam somebody in the face. Pow wow, pow wow. Alright, but anyway, this is Outdoorsman 2009. I just wanted to read you them responses about the UN treaty. Like I said, I picked up the video from Nut and Fancy. Initially, I took what he wrote out, and I emailed to all the senators, and I got responses from 3 of them out of 12. Never got a response from Obama. Come on, Obama, where's your campaign? Where's your views on the gun treaty? Oh, you don't want to upset the gun, the firearm community, do you? Right before election 2012. You don't want to upset us. because it's going to take them votes away. Well, everyone knows what's going to happen, Obama, if you become the president for a second term. You're going to put restrictions on us. Probably going to bring that back, that 1994 gun ban that Clinton put in. Democrats, gotta love them. Tighter and tighter grip around the American people. Tighter grip around the American people. Anyway, be safe. God bless. Free the Republic. Buy up them guns. Buy up them ammo. Also, before I go, the new restrictions on ammo that they want to place are they want to eliminate any online ammo sales. They want to restrict it to, you have to personally go to the gun store or the ammo store or freaking Dunham's or Dick's or whatever. You have to show ID. You even maybe having to be in that 3-day waiting list. How freaking insane is that? I don't think you should necessarily be allowed to buy 6,000 rounds at one time of ammo. I don't know. That's a little extreme. I think, I don't know. I'm not going to infringe anybody's, rights to buy ammo. Me personally, unless I'm going on some kind of crazy weekend shooting thing, do I need 6,000 rounds at one time? That's just me. If you want to buy 6,000 rounds, so be it, man. But now it's going to be a red flag for the government. Anybody that purchases a large amount of ammo, they're going to think you're going to do some kind of crazy mass murdering, which may not be the case, Maybe you have some kind of shooting range in your backyard that you have 50 people come over. You charge them $20 a pop to use your range, Pop-up targets, steel targets, all kinds of crazy stuff like that. It's not really crazy. I think it's beneficial. Everyone should be trained, Everyone should be trained in America to defend our country, no matter what. If it's a government takeover, self-defense, or international takeover, be trained, people. Get your training in. Go take these NRA classes. Get certified. Concealed pistol carry classes are out there. A lot of people, we carry firearms, but in a situation, are you really going to be able to react quickly and do it efficiently unless you get trained? Get that training, people. Get that training. Outdoorsman 2009. God bless America. I'm out of here. More things to do than sit here on this computer. It's a beautiful day out here in Michigan. Adios. I'm gonna go blow my nose too. My nose is stuffy. Peace.